Do you think the Lakers could actually make the series competitive against the Rockets?
Yes. Why is everybody writing them off? Like, I don't understand. Like, I was thinking about this. Maybe I'm just nuts, but, like, they have players that are good NBA players. And the Houston Rockets, while they've been really good recently, have certainly had stretches where they've been awful. And I understand that Luka and Reaves are not there. But you know what, DeAndre Ayton, if you're going to laugh about the Clint Capella argument, here you go, or comparison, here you go. This is for you now. Like, you've got to be able to be, or try to be, a second-best player on a Western Conference playoff team. You were already in the NBA Finals in your life. Like, get back to that 20-10 guy. Or, as Udonis Haslem brilliantly said to him on Prime last week, you still can look at yourself as a star. Guess what? A guy who grabs 15 rebounds, blocks 5 shots, and has 3 assists can be a star in his role. You don't have to score 25 to be that. Luke Kennard is a lights-out shooter. Jared Vanderbilt and Rui Hachimura are there, in theory, to guard guys like Kevin Durant, like Jabari Smith Jr., like Terry Easton. Like, these are guys, like the guys. And J.J. Redick is a really good coach, in my opinion. I don't understand why we're writing the Lakers off. If you want to write them off against Oklahoma City, fine. Don't write them off against Houston. No way.
Oh, I like that rant. Good rant. And listen, one thing you didn't mention in there.
I don't get it.
I agree with you that I think it could be more competitive than people think. I also think people are underestimating JJ in a big way. Like, I think JJ is going to have these guys ready. And look, Udoka's a good coach, so that's not the issue. I just think that this Houston team, I don't get the sense they like playing for each other all that much. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these last 2 weeks or whatever it's been has changed that. But when I had them, and it's been a while, it's been about 3 weeks, it just felt like they were disjointed. And it feels like they, I could probably say this about both teams. I don't know if either team would be, even at full strength, to be honest with you, for both teams. I don't feel like either team is the team that if they get punched in the mouth, I would feel like, oh, they're definitely coming back, like if they're down 0-2. Whereas some teams, even if they're down 0-2, you still feel confident. So I think that actually helps the Lakers in this scenario, to your point.
I'm going to make the craziest prediction in the history of predictions, but here we go.
You're saying the Lakers are going to win the series?
Go ahead, Ev. Do it. Make that crazy prediction.
No. I got such a weird prediction. This is a Cap. Again, I like when I make Cappy-style points that Cappy doesn't make, that he's jealous of me making them.
Oh,
here we go.
I have a really bad feeling about this one.
Okay, couldn't you see their scenario where J.J. Redick and Ime Udoka get into it in this series, screaming that they're so fiery, both of them. Neither of them
do it. Do it, Ev.
Not a fight.
No. Like maybe a war of words at like Stop.
Keep going, Ev. Keep going. Go, Ev. Go. Go, Ev. Go.
Stop.
Go.
Stop.
Keep going, Ev.
A war of words maybe at the table, but like actually screaming at each other on the court, I don't
see it.
that.
I can see it, Ev. I can see it. So fiery,
Kathy,
both of them.
Picture. What do you see? What do you see?
Well, I see it right in front of me right now on YouTube. We got a picture of JJ, and JJ got his mouth open, and he got his finger down like, I'm telling you right here, right now. And then Udoka, he got his hands on his hips, and he looking at him like, son, are you crazy? Are you really talking to me like this? And the two of them are, Ev, I like this prediction. Keep going. I think it's great. Yeah. Every time Sedano tells you to stop, that's the kind of reaction he would have to me making this kind of crazy prediction. So I'm on your side. I say go. Green light here.
There's a way to have bad takes and crazy predictions on the Sedano and Cap show. You mask it as if Cappy would say it, so it's not actually mine. Right? So that if it happens, I get credit, and Morales puts it in all the imaging. If it doesn't happen, Cappy said it. So I'm good either way.
Right. It's kind of the way. It's kind of the.
To Jason's point.
Yeah.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I do this every year with the Super Bowl. I always take the underdog so that I look smart if the underdog wins, and I don't look stupid if the underdog loses. I'm like, yeah, of course, they were the underdog. So I know exactly the game that you're playing. I play it all the time.
Listen, I think I think the Lakers have a shot. I'm not saying they're going to win the series, but I'd like to see what games 1 and 2 look like before I really make a determination. I hate the prediction stuff. Like, let me see what game 1 looks like. If game 1 is competitive, I think they can be in the series.
You know what? I hate the prediction stuff, too. Lakers in 7. Screw it. I'm going Lakers in 7. I'm doing it. I don't care. Lakers, I actually believe they have a shot. And you know what, George? You brought up a point about JJ, if people underrated JJ. The single best thing that could happen for this series with JJ Redick is what happened last year. Having an awful last game where he's not playing guys in the second half. I guarantee you, knowing enough about that guy, is he studied every playoff trend, every playoff film, every playoff number you possibly could study to try to get himself better for this postseason. Even though his team is depleted, I agree with you. JJ's underrated, and his failures last year, I think, could lead to success this year.
Remember last year, George, we started doing this exercise with Wendy where we said, okay, there's 10 starters on the floor. How do you rank them? Like, who are the top 5? Who's the best player, like the best individual player, knowing the rosters the way they are right now, meaning that Luka and AR aren't going to be playing? Who's the best player of the starting 10 between the Rockets and the Lakers? Who's the very best player?
I mean, it's either KD or LeBron.
Okay, in that case, if you gave me a choice between LeBron and KD, I'm taking LeBron all day long.
This is an interesting matchup for you.
Happy, this is a bad argument to bring up if you think the Lakers are going to be competitive, because the next 5 will be the Rockets.
Right.
Well, this is what I wanted to get at, because see, to me, if you were to take LeBron versus KD and you were going to think about this like a football game, quarterback versus quarterback, which of those two guys do you put more belief into? For me, it's LeBron all day long. I've never been a KD believer. I don't believe KD elevates his teammates. I don't believe he's the kind of guy that can put a team on his back and win a championship. And yes, I know. He's got some championships with Golden State. I'll always argue the other way that those were Steph's teams.
Fair.
That's
not fair.
Okay, but bottom line for me, this is for me.
No, look, the reality is this is what tips the scales. Cappy doesn't love LeBron. He loves LeBron because of the content he brings, but he really doesn't like KD. So this is
correct.
This
is exactly right. This is exactly right. So again, for me, if I had to decide who do I think is more likely to be able to will their team to victory, and you gave me the choice between KD and LeBron, my answer is LeBron James all day long. All day long.
Right. Well, okay. So a couple of things on that. First of all, a lot of times in the NBA, you do the who has the best player on the floor, and you start with that, and you can make that argument about the Lakers. I have no idea why, but I get very defensive around KD with the Warriors when people rip that. It's probably because my 2 favorite things in basketball are defense and ball movement, and they were so phenomenal at both of those, including KD's defense, which is insanely underrated during that run there. To say he doesn't elevate people, I don't think is fair. To say that LeBron is the first pick in the Lakers-Rockets draft, I'm okay with that.
Okay. Well, that's where I'm going with my first pick in the Lakers-Rocket draft.
Well,
but then he's right, though. The next 5 are definitely going to be Rockets.
Maybe more than that, actually.
Yeah, you guys think so? So if you were to go players, if you were going to rank 1 through 10 of starting 5s, that 1 is LeBron and the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, those guys might all be Rockets?
Yes.
Yeah, if you're just doing starting lineups, okay, because I was going to say, if you include all players that are active for the series, there is a chance the Rockets go deeper than just the next 5, honestly.
Let's say LeBron is 1. Let's just, for argument's sake, LeBron is the best player in the series. Then it's Durant, right? Then it's Şengün, right?
Yep.
Then it's Amen Thompson, for sure, right? Then after that,
you didn't put DeAndre Ayton up there at number 2 or 3? Come on,
no,
man,
no
really?
chance.
Come on,
no
You're
chance.
just a hater. You're just a hater of DeAndre Ayton.
So the next 3 for sure are Rockets. Would you rather have
Jabari Smith Jr., Tony Eason, Reed Shepard, Ayton?
Would you rather have Jabari Smith Jr. or DeAndre Ayton?
Oh boy.
Right, it's not like some clear-cut thing. They're just not good for DeAndre Ayton.
Well, I'm with you, Evan. I love your positivity. I love the hope that you're selling to us here today.
Hope and fear.
That's right.
That's what it's all about, hope and fear.